So I was that girl that always wanted to be a veterinarian for my whole life. Look at those teeth. Still got all of his baby teeth. When I kind of started getting into high school, my parents were like, Miriam, you really need to actually think about what you want to do with your life. This whole vet thing is just a phase. And me and my stubborn self said, no, it's not. I was actually homeschooled and I was doing part-time classes at the high school. And I actually kind of fell into JTED by accident. I needed an extra class and Mrs. Harrington was the teacher there at the time running the agri-science JTED program. And she just was so excited about the whole program and that she was trying to bring animals into it a little bit more. That just drew me in. I was so excited that there might be a way that I could, finally get into the veterinary world and prove to my parents that this wasn't just a phase. Through JTED, I was able to shadow at veterinary clinics. I did compete in the veterinary science competition through FFA, and it really allowed me to see that this is truly what I wanted to do. I loved doing it. We had to fulfill so many hours in a veterinary clinic to try and get our certification, and so that required us to go into a veterinary clinic, work with techs and doctors hands-on and complete a certain skill set. That was huge because it truly brought us into the environment and had us start to learn these hands-on skills that we needed. It was like fully immersive into the world of veterinary medicine. And I think it really made me realize that this is truly what I want to do. It made me realize that I do love it. It wasn't just a phase. And it also opened it up to how difficult it could be, that there's hard cases, there are some hard topics that we need to cover.
Looks like we're positive for valley fever, and
okay.
The client wanted you to give her a call at this number when you get a chance.
Okay. And so when I finally got to the point of applying to veterinary school, I was coming into it with my eyes open. I wasn't disillusioned about any of these difficult things that I might be going through. I knew exactly how academically challenging it would be. And I think I truly only made it to and through veterinary school because of JTED. I did tech at this clinic when I was in school at U of A, and so I'd been talking with Dr. Livingston when I was in school here about potentially coming back, and then I kind of kept in contact when I was at Washington State. And over breaks and stuff, I'd come back at work, and it just kind of developed into an actual job offer. And now here I am, back in Tucson and working. It's so nice to be back home in Arizona, and just in this community that I know and I love. I know a lot of these clients already. I know the staff already. Especially growing kittens, you want to make sure you're playing with them every day. If they get bored, sometimes they can find other ways to engage themselves, so destructive behaviors. In some ways, the end point of this goal, but also just the beginning of my career and it's kind of the rest of my life. JTED is a great start to find out if this is what you really want to do with your life. And I think with veterinary medicine or with any career, you need to know what you're getting into, and you need to know the ins and outs of it. You need to get your hands on and really get inside the industry to know if are you going to be happy doing this for the rest of your life. I will get those to you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Get inside a veterinary clinic, see if you can get job hours, shadowing, whatever you can. And I think JTED provides a lot of those opportunities, so it's a good way to get your foot in the door. The earlier you can get in the door, the earlier you can gain that experience and really discover, is this truly what you want to do, the better.